Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. How you guys doing today? I hope you beautiful people doing wonderful on this blessed day. Alright guys, today I'm going to show you guys a few of my squash and what's really happening with my squash. So yes, this is what's going on at this moment. I have different stage of squash and different type of squash. Okay, so this is squash growing up in this area here, very small. And now over this side we have squash growing up in this area. And as you can see, we already start seeing squash, as you can see over there, and we're seeing going up in here. This is a male. This is a male right here. So sometimes what you can do, you can use this male and dust the others. But something I've learned over the years, what I've learned sometimes you can plant a bunch of squash together and they will able to pollinate each other. Sometimes this plant mightn't push out female, it only might push out male. So the pollination gonna just die out. But if this other plant beside it have female, the males from this plant could also pollinate this one. So what I've learned, planting them close to each other the pollination can really works, because this is what's going on here. You see, if you notice, they're very close to each other, very close. And what we see they actually pollinating because they have squash growing up on them. So this is what I've learned. Instead of you have one, just make sure you plant a couple together. So if one plant push out only male and then the male die out, then it come out with female, at least from another plant it can also get pollinated. This is very important, guys. All right, so you naturally see the pollination is actually going on over here. All right, it's working. And I did not self-pollinate them. They actually pollinate for themselves because they so much together that the pollination can go on. Even as one plant have the male, at that time that plant could pollinate the others. So this is pretty interesting. If you notice what's going on over here again, I also plant them pretty close because I want them to pollinate each other. Okay, so when you do it this way, it saves you from worrying about the pollination. All right, so this is more squash coming up here. We have squash again here. That is two cucumber that I shouldn't even have there, but they're there, so I'm gonna leave them. Over there you see squash again. So yes, all this is squash. So this is what I do, guys. I make sure I plant them in a cluster that they can pollinate each other. So I ain't got to worry too much about pollination. So now from over here, these can even pollinate these when they're ready. So if the male come and die off, if there's a male over here, this male might able to blow, flowers might able to, the pollen might able to blow over here and pollinate the rest of them. You see what I'm saying? So it's something you got to think about and look into. Gardening is something you really got to pay attention to. All right, so let me show you what's going on with this other area here as well. In this area we have different type of squash again, different type of squash. But now, as you see, this one, it's a male.